Hey followers, this is Jerry Fleming with Sarah Divino for wine number 35. Alright, so I'm over a third of the way through my adventure here. I'm starting to develop my taste buds just a little bit. It's still very difficult for me to distinguish a lot of the different flavors and everything like that. But thank God I have Vivino. It's a great app for me to use. I have it open right here if you guys want to see it actually at work on my computer. So basically I typed in the name of the wine right here and Chateau LaJarre, Eleonore, Bordeaux, Superieur, and it brings me up all this information about it. So I do double check my work before I do it, so I don't want to sound like a complete idiot while I'm making the videos. So it's kind of nice. It just saves me the embarrassment of having to like rescind the comment or kind of mistake certain flavors. It's wonderful though. Like I said before, this is Chateau LaJarre, Bordeaux Superieur, Eleonore, I believe is the name of the bottle right here. Chateau LaJarre is actually the name of the vineyard. Chateau actually, I believe, means merchant, house of merchant, or something like that, house of wine merchant, a person who sells wines home. Because that's basically how this started out. There's a wine merchant that lived like a nobleman in front of the house, and then they had the winemaker, the wine master, they had the cellars, they had the storage, they had the whole entire, like basically the vats where they stomped all the grapes and everything like that down and back behind the home so that the nobleman was able to live, had an appearance of riches, which is not a bad way to live. But yeah, thank you, Venturi, I'd like to say, before we start off and go any further. You've been helping us drink our wines more efficiently than any other product, I think. It definitely helps filter out all those bad tannins. For the Bordeaux's though, usually they're pretty, I've been finding they're pretty medium in tannins so far. So far for me at least. There could be a couple out there that are just heavy with just sediment, but I really like the light flavors that it's giving off. It does, most of them have a medium acidity. There's been a couple of flukes I've had, but I've been really liking everything. So like I said, this is actually a 2015 LaJarre, or Eleonore. The name Eleonore actually comes from a woman who actually married she was, I believe, a ruler in some sort of way in Bordeaux, and she actually married the guy who became the King of England. So there was a special thing called wine privileges that were put upon everyone in Bordeaux, and they literally had the right. They had the right to trade freely with England their wine, which is a pretty big deal because they put a lot of tariffs usually on all their wine and everything like that. So this is named after her, the woman who basically brought together Bordeaux and the rest of the world almost to this great wine. This is actually made with 80% Merlot grapes and Cabernet Franc, which I haven't seen like a majority of the Cabernet Franc. It's about 20% in there. So we're interested in trying this one, that's for sure. I'm usually a Merlot Cabernet Sauvignon type of person, so I'm very interested in trying this one. Cabernet Sauvignon is typically a little bit hardier too. But yeah, I am really looking forward to this one. I did have one or two sips prior to, just because I wanted to make sure I'm telling you the right information before I do, and I'm able to think about it just a little bit before I, have my thoughts, broadcast across all of the internet. So what I'm getting from just basically the look of this is it looks like a really dark purple, maybe slight, pink thrown in there, and also a little brown around the edges. It's definitely very sugary from the looks of it. I see just gobs of sugar as legs just all around. I wish I had a better camera to show you how leggy this is, how many sugar legs are coming down around here. But unfortunately I don't. So we'll be working on that real soon. This one smells of, I definitely smell a woody flavor, like the oak barrel flavors. definitely guaranteeing that they used old world style, or at least they oaked it by throwing pieces of wood chips in there. It's been pretty good. Yeah. You may notice that I like to sip it and slurp it a little bit. The reason I do that is because it aerates it while it's in your mouth, so you get the aromatic part of it, and also it kind of touches every single taste bud it needs to. So I like to keep it on the tip of my tongue. This one's not very acidic at all. I definitely think it's pretty smooth, actually. It's a good find, I think. I got it from the Museum of Wine. I got another bottle from the Museum of Wine as well. I just tasted, I think, 2 wines before this. There's really good, actually. I really like Chateau LaJarre. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, it's absolutely delicious. I'm getting some, what is it? Some raspberry taste to it. That might be some of the pink, I don't know. If they add some of the fruit like that into it maybe. Or just maybe there's raspberry fields around here or something like that. Not like dark berries, but like a light berry. I mean, even blueberry, I might think there was maybe in there. I think it's a raspberry though. It's really really sticks with you. All right, and then I did read some of the reviews online prior to. I wanted to make sure I was giving you the right information, like I always say. They said it like tasted a little young. Like it definitely could have waited a little bit longer before being sold. So I definitely have to agree with that. It does taste a little ripe to me, but I don't like if it waited a little longer, it'd be like perfect, and then I would not be able to afford this wine probably. Yeah, it's about 10 euros, I believe, or 9 euros for this bottle right here. I think it was a little more expensive because you get it directly from the Museum of Wine, and it's a little bit more higher end. So typically, you're going to be paying a little extra. I think this was on the cheaper end of their spectrum too. So. I really liked that museum. I learned so much from that. Yeah, as it gets lower in the glass, you might be able to see it. It has little brown hues around the edges. And then, I don't know if you can see through the glass too, it's definitely not quite red and just a hint, like a tint off. So, definitely a little purplish. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I definitely really like that woody flavor. It's a little bit more bolder than like a typical Bordeaux. Definitely reminds me of that. There's like maybe a little bit of like spice in there. I'm not sure what spice I'm getting. It's like a soft spice I'm getting, like a light pepper, or I don't know. It's definitely easy on the palate though. It's not so bold that it's like out of control. So for the next portion, I'm going to taste it with almond right here, and it's going to be hopefully a good pairing. I think I would make one if I were to guess nuts or not really anything heavy like a chocolate or anything like that would be good with it. But I would definitely think it's good with maybe like a poultry or heavy meat, like a beef stew or something like that. Pardon me, I'm in a hostel, Hostel 20. It's a wonderful hostel. Just gets a little loud every once in a while when the guests meet each other. So it's pretty great to be able to be in this hostel. I've had a wonderful time. I've actually extended my stay by like 5 days at this place because of it. I like to say thank you to Paul, thank you to Donna, thank you to Marlena, thank you to Sophie, thank you to absolutely all the staff members here, like Patrick, the owner, I believe. He has been amazing for doing it. So let's pair this up real quick.
Yeah, it's gonna go well. You guys gonna be chilled around here until then? We are, yeah. We just got here just now too. Okay, sweet, yeah. Hi, you guys getting ready now? We're going out.
That was a really great pairing. I could see it being with like almost any nut. I think a better one might be like a walnut or something like that. I definitely believe that could be paired pretty well with this. Maybe like a walnut pastry, like an almond croissant would be fantastic. So it's getting a little loud over here. I'm gonna sign out before the party starts. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. I hope that you like, subscribe, follow, do whatever you do, send me mail, anything at all. I want all the feedback I can get from you. My name is Jerry Fleming. I'm with Serdevino, Serdevino. Thank you so much for watching, like I say, and I hope you have a great day. Sante.